Hi everyone, this is Glenda Ganzon and welcome to my Nihongo class. For today's lesson, I'm gonna be teaching you about verb and how to use it in a sentence. So let's start. We will also be using mas and masen in making or creating a sentence. Mas is a present positive verb form and masen is a present negative verb form. How to create a sentence using mas and masen? Let's see the following examples. In order to make use of mas and masen to create a sentence, we should also be using the particle o in creating a sentence. O is an object marker. We will also be taking this formula. Word plus the particle o and the verb. Let's try to use this verb, kikimas, which means to listen, in creating a sentence, together with the particle o and a word, ongako, which means music. So, word, we will use ongako plus o and the verb kikimas, which means to listen. Let's read this one. Ongako kikimas. Let's repeat it again. Ongako kikimas, which means listen to music. Let's repeat. Please also repeat after me. Ongako kikimas. Again. Ongako kikimas, which means listen to music. How about creating a present negative verb form or using masen in creating a sentence? Let's make use of this first sentence and make it as a negative verb form. All we need to do is to change mas into masen. So, it will become ongako kikimasen, meaning not listening to music or do not listen to music. Please read after me. Ongako kikimasen. Ongako kikimasen. Very good. Let's try to create another sentence using mas, masen, particle o, and the verb benkyushimasu, which means to study, and Nihongo, which means Japanese language. For this formula, under this word, we will be using Nihongo plus o and the verb benkyushimasu, which means to study. Let's start to create the sentence out of these examples. Please read after me. Nihongo o benkyoshimasu. Let's repeat. Nihongo o benkyoshimasu. Nihongo is Japanese language. Of course, we need to add o after this word and before the verb benkyoshimasu. Benkyu means study. So if we try to translate Nihongo o benkyoshimasu, it means study Japanese language. Let's read this one once again. Nihongo o benkyoshimasu. Nihongo o benkyoshimasu, which means study Japanese language. How about if we make this sentence a negative verb form using Masen? This will become Nihongo o benkyou shimasen. Shimasen is the negative verb form. So, in English, it will become do not study Japanese language. Let's repeat once again. Nihongo o benkyou shimasen. Nihongo o benkyou shimasen, which means do not study Japanese language. This time we will try to add a pronoun, watashi, or in English, it means I. Let's read this one. Watashi wa Nihongo o benkyou shimasu. Let's repeat. Watashi wa Nihongo o benkyou shimasu. This means I study Japanese language. Let's repeat. I study Japanese language. How about if we make this in present negative verb form? We only need to replace shimasu into shimasen. So, this word or this sentence will become Watashi wa o benkyou shimasen. Let's repeat. Watashi wa Nihongo o benkyou shimasen, which means in English, I do not study Japanese language. I do not study Japanese language. Watashi wa Nihongo o benkyou shimasen. Let's try to create another sentence making use of mas, which is the present positive verb form, masen, the present negative verb form, using particle o, which is the object marker and is written before the verb, and we will make use of yumimasu, meaning to read, and hon, which means book. Again, we will be using this formula, word plus particle o, which is the object marker, and verb. We will be using yumimasu or to read for the verb. And we will be using a subject in the sentence, Maria-san. So, let's try to read this sentence. Maria-san wa Nihongo no hon o yumimasu. Let's repeat. Maria-san wa Nihongo no hon o yumimasu. What does it mean in English? It means Maria reads Japanese books. Maria-san wa in English is Maria. Reads is yumimasu. Japanese books is Nihongo no hon. So, let's read this once again. Maria-san wa Nihongo no hon no yumimasu. In English, Maria reads Japanese books. Let's try to translate this sentence. For this sentence, we will be using tabimasu, meaning to eat, and we will also be using ringo or apple. I'll be giving you 5 seconds to translate this sentence. That cat over there eats apples. I'll repeat the sentence. That cat over there eats apples. In this sentence, we will be using demonstrative pronoun which is over there. Okay, let's start translating. I'll be giving you 5 seconds to translate it. Very good. Ano neko waringo o tabimas? That cat over there eats apples. That cat is ano neko wa. Ano is that over there. And neko is the cat. Of course, we will be using o, the object marker, or it's a particle, plus the verb tabimas, or meaning to eat. So if we try to translate that cat over there eats apples, it will be ano neko wa ringo o tabimas. Let's repeat. Ano neko wa ringo o tabimas. Let's read this once again. Ano neko wa ringo o tabimas. Let's try to translate another sentence. She watches TV. We will be using these examples. Telebi, which means TV, and mimas, which means watch. Again, I'll be giving you 5 seconds to translate this sentence in Nihongo. She watches TV. Very good. She watches TV in Nihongo is Kanojo wa telebi o mimasu. Kanojo, which is a pronoun, means she. Watches is mimasu, and telebi is TV or television. So let's read this. Kanojo wa telebi o mimasu. Let's read this once again. Please follow after me. Kanojo wa telebi o mimasu. In English, she watches TV. Let's try to translate another example. They drink cola. We will be using kora for cola, and nomimas means to drink. Again, I'll be giving you 5 seconds to translate it in Nihongo. They drink cola. Very good. They drink cola in Nihongo is karera wa cola o nomimasu. We use karera, which is male, for they. But if we want to make use of female, we will be using kanojo tachi wa. So if we will try to make this third person pronoun in plural, making use of female, we will be using kanojo tachi wa cola o nomimasu. Let's try to read it once again. Karera wa cola o nomimasu. Please repeat after me. Karera wa cola o nomimasu. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. I hope you've learned a lot from this lesson, and I hope you already know how to create a sentence making use of mas and masen plus some simple verbs in Nihongo. If you have any question, please don't forget to comment down below in the comment box. Also, please share this video. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. Also, click the notification button so that you'll be updated with my new videos. And also, please like this video. Until my next tutorial video, bye!